The man traveled from the countryside to the city to host a celebration for his war hero son, but he was turned away by his in-laws. It turns out they didn't like the kimchi the man brought. They threw it on the ground. This made the man very angry, so he left. But on the way home, was hit by a car, and the driver was the man's nephew. But he didn't take the man to the hospital. At that moment, a car drove up. The man's warrior son stepped out. The man tried to shout, but the rain was too loud. The god of war didn't hear it. That's when his nephew lied about having a headache, and asked the god of war to take him to the hospital. So he took his nephew to the hospital. Just then the god of war felt a pain in his heart, yet he didn't think much of it. Arrival at the hospital, the nephew only suffered superficial injuries, and so the god of war left. But when he's gone, the nephew told them that he hit his grandfather with his car. This made them panic, so they tried to hide it. They rushed to the scene. They didn't want to leave anything behind. Just then, a car drove by. War God's assistant got out to check the situation. He found a jade pendant at the scene. He gave it to the god of war. The god of war recognized it as his father's jade pendant. However, the god of war didn't investigate further, because the celebration banquet was about to start.